14 wickets fell on the second day of the LV County Championship match in Swansea, where promotion-chasing Essex moved well ahead of their hosts Glamorgan thanks to a 5-wicket haul from Monty Panesar. Glamorgan began the second morning on 27 for 1 in reply to Essex's 286, and they lost Jack Rudolph to the first ball of the day as he edged a drive off Graham Napier to Jesse Ryder. Napier made a great start with the ball and was celebrating again in his second over. Night watchman Andrew Salter bowled for 4. Napier then struck again next ball. Chris Cook plumb in front for a golden duck as the home side slipped to 36 for 4. 3 wickets had fallen for 9 runs in 3 overs at the start of the second day, and Glamorgan were already up against it, but they were helped with Napier leaving the field with a calf strain. Thankfully for the hosts, they had someone with the experience of Murray Goodwin to call upon. He played a bright innings filled with his trademark strokes, ones he's produced many times over his long career, which saw him make 42 runs off 59 balls. But he was then foxed by a much quicker ball from Panesar to go LBW to give the spinner his second wicket of the innings and his first of this day. Goodwin was out with his side on 76 for 5, but with Jim Allenby then taking control, making the most of a couple of overs from Sajid Mahmood, the 100 was finally posted. Allenby showing his all-round capabilities, having taken 5 for 56 with the ball in the Essex innings. It is spin in Swansea which normally causes most of the problems, and Panesar was trying to take advantage of the surface. Mark Wallace lobbed this ball from him to Ryder, one of 4 close-in fielders. James Foster had spin on at both ends, although Greg Smith had less success than Panesar, Allenby taking the off-spinner over the top for a 6. But Glamorgan were 7 down by lunch. Graham wagged the 6th to fall in the morning as he edged Panesar to Tom Wesley, with even more fielders now breathing down the batsman's neck. The same bowler and fielder then combined to remove James Harris after the break, while Wesley took a catch off Ryder to remove Dean Koska for a dozen. And it was Ryder who finished off the innings in a hurry by bowling Michael Hogan next ball, leaving Allenby unbeaten on 56, and Panesar with figures of 5 for 50, his 3rd fifer of the summer. Glamorgan were all out for 161 to trail on first innings by 125, and after 6 more had been added to that lead, Nick Brown edged Hogan to Koska. Hogan's 50th wicket of another excellent championship campaign soon arrived as Ravi Bopara was LBW, and it was 51 for the awesome Australian in his next over, with Wesley on 25 pulling to Goodwin in the deep. Hogan's opening burst brought him figures of 3 for 24 from 7 overs, and his replacement Allenby then removed Foster, who was superbly caught by Wallace after a parry at second slip kept him alert. It wasn't the spin which was causing problems for Essex then, who had slipped in their second innings to 59 for 4, but that still gave them a very handy lead of 184, and that was soon over 200, with Ryder playing as Ryder does, hitting the ball very hard when given the opportunity to do so. It took the returning Hogan to remove him for a sprightly 33, Rudolph with the catch in the slips that had Essex on 82 for 5. With 18 overs left in the day, the home team would have fancied moving this game on even more, but for about the only time in the whole bowler-dominated day, we had something resembling a partnership, with Smith and Ryan Tenduscarter providing the one which may just have batted their hosts out of this contest. They added 49 runs for the 6th wicket by the time that stumps were drawn, Smith with 28 and his partner 24. And that carried the total to 131 for 5, Hogan with 4 for 38, which sees Essex enter the second half of this match with a lead of 256, one which they will hope to convert into a much-needed victory to keep them very much in touch with the top few in the second division.